What's up, everybody? It's me, Italian Legend, and today I'm bringing you my first video in a new series I'm doing called Things I Would Like to See. And basically how this series works is I'm going to put out videos, and in each video I'm going to have a topic I want to talk about. And I'm going to talk about things that I want to see to better improve whatever topic I'm talking about. And in each video I'm going to give a couple of things that I want to see. It could be 3 or 4. But that's basically how it's going to work. And all the things I'm talking about, I'll give like a brief thing of what I'm trying to say, and then I'll expound upon it. So, yeah. As you can see, I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront, the first one, and I'm playing against bots on Tatooine, one of the classic maps of this game. And I thought this would be fitting since I'm going to talk about Star Wars Battlefront from EA and DICE. Now, I'm really excited for this game from EA. However, there are a couple of things that, more than a couple, I have a whole list of them, but there are some main things that I want to talk about today that I think are part of the core gameplay of this game that need to be put in, or else you're not going to be as successful with your Star Wars Battlefront, EA, if you don't have these in. So, I'm going to talk about those today. So, like I said, I'm playing against bots, and one of the things I really want to see in Star Wars Battlefront is bots, or playing against computers. Now, the reason for this is, I have a couple of reasons. One, it adds replayability. And two, it gives us something to do offline. But, which kind of ties into the first one, but the big thing is it adds replayability. A lot of us remember playing these games against bots anyway. Whether it was on Xbox, PC, PS2, whatever. We all played against bots at one point or another. And bots, they add replayability. I would not be able to play this Star Wars Battlefront as of today if I did not have bots. You know, the online is completely gone. There's no multiplayer online. So I'm stuck with playing against bots. And like I said, it adds replayability. This game, probably one of the biggest reasons Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 are still really popular games, is because of the fact that the replayability is so high in these games, because of the fact that they have bots. I would much rather play a game with bots and have the online go off than not be able to play the game at all anymore, because the online is completely gone. So I think you need to have bots with these games. It's a core aspect of these games, so I think you need to have them. And yes, I know bots can be stupid. I know they're either overpowered or underpowered, or the balance isn't very good, whatever. But I still think you need to have them for this game. They're just a very, very big core aspect of Star Wars Battlefront. And think about it. You can still play, however, 32-player matches, 64-player matches, however big you're going to make these games. I think it's 32 for the first two. But 32-player matches, you can still play them because you can throw bots in where there's not player spots. So you can still have a full game, just have players on the other end still playing, but they don't have a full team or whatnot. So I think that bots provide a lot, but the biggest thing is that they provide replayability. Now, another thing that Star Wars Battlefront is very known for is its classes. Now, before Call of Duty and before Battlefield nowadays, before all this customizability and all that, we had classes. And the class setup basically was, you had your assault person, you had your support person, maybe a couple other unique classes, and you had a sniper, and then you had a person who takes down tanks, vehicles, whatnot. And I think that we as a gaming society kind of have been trying to vouch so much for this new, I want to create my character my way type of thing, that we've kind of lost sight of what the reason for classes are. You see complaints like in Battlefield and Call of Duty where people try and go and lone wolf a lot of things. Now, Battlefield still has team play elements to it. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 do. And, but it's not as strong as in these games. In Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, and I think the old Battlefield games, like 1942 and all those, had similar elements to this. But in Star Wars Battlefront, how the classes worked was so you have your assault classes and all that. You have your sniper classes, your support classes, your tank killing classes, and your engineer classes. And there's probably a couple extra in there. But the basic point of these classes is that each class has a big strength, but they also have a big weakness because of it. So here's what I mean by that. The sniper is the fastest character in this game. However, he has less armor, so he can take the least amount of damage. In this game, he is the quickest, but he has the least amount of armor, so he basically can die the quickest. On the flip side, you have the people who carry the rocket launchers. Now, they have the most armor, but they're also the slowest. So, that's kind of what I think needs to happen in the new Star Wars Battlefront. You need to have classes, first of all. I don't mind a certain level of customizability with these. I don't want you to be able to be like, I'm a sniper, and I can run around with a shotgun or a submachine gun. I don't want that. Battlefield 3 has that, and I'm pretty sure Battlefield 4 has that. But I don't want that. I don't mind if you're having to pick between different types of sniper rifles. That's fine. Or different types of weapons for a certain... or not different types of weapons. Different weapons within a certain class. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I want to run around with a different rocket launcher than what I'm running around with. That's fine. But I don't want people going around, like I said, and this is like in Battlefield 3 and 4, where I'm a sniper, but I have the ability to pick a shotgun and submachine gun and whatever. I don't want that. That kind of ruins the whole point of it. And the big reason for these classes is for team play. So, yeah, you have, your assault people, but your assault people, might need snipers on the tower. So you and your squad, if you have a squad, are, you have a couple of snipers, maybe one or two assault people, you have your one engineer maybe, or one tank killing character, and you're trying to, secure objectives or kill people or whatever. That's the whole point of classes. That's why we want classes in these games. So that's kind of what I want in Star Wars Battlefront. I want balanced classes in these games. Another thing that I'll probably touch on in another video, or talk about more in another video, but I want to bring it up now a little bit, is I want you to focus on team play. It makes the game more interesting. People who don't play well as a part of a team get crushed. You had this in the Battlefield games, and you did a decent job in Battlefield 3. I think you lost it a little bit more in Battlefield 4, but you know, I really want team play as a focus in these. You know, it makes the game so much more interesting. And then also, I want to touch on this as well. I want more game modes. Battlefront had basically one game mode, and then Battlefront 2 had like 3, I think. But I want more team modes. I want Rush. I want Team Deathmatch. I really think games need more one life modes where, you know, you only have one life. Once you're dead, you're dead. Those matches last, you know, they don't last as long, but they're really fun to play. So search and destroy, you know, maybe just a team deathmatch, but only with one life. Put more modes in these games. That's something I really want. So, anyways, guys, that's it from me today. Put something down in the comments on what you want to see. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and have a great day.